Hello, everyone, and welcome to Not New Jump City, where we don't recap the week in American and Japanese sequential art. There is no jump this week, so we are doing a little something, a little experimenting with the format a little bit. We're doing something completely different. We are going to run a D&D quest, and it'll be Josh, my co-host, Joshua Gangsta Time Cole.
Well, it's called Partner, but it should be called Gangsta Time.
It'll be his very first D&D game. I am your host, the unbiased King Christian. And I am introducing our DM for the evening, the wonderful edgelord Big News Brian.
Sup, nerds?
Hey. So that's the deal. We're doing we're experimenting and doing a bit of starter's quest for D&D for Josh, and we figured it might be fun to do for you folks. It won't be an official episode of the pod, but it'll be a fun little content thing we put out so we don't miss out for the week. We'll be back with our regularly scheduled programming next week. But yeah, like I said, Josh doesn't have any experience with D&D. I've been on one campaign. Like I've been playing with a group of guys for like 5 years now. I've never played with Brian, and Brian, what is your history with D&D?
Sheesh. I've been playing somewhat frequently for about 5-6 years.
Nice.
But this will be my second time ever DMing.
Wow.
So bear with me.
So this will be an experience for all of us.
Yeah.
So this is going to be very exciting. I'm going to let Brian lead the way from here since he is our DM for the evening.
All right. So it's going to be a short little one shot, very, very short. And I've kind of skimmed through it for the most part. I wish I did a little bit more prep, but I basically have it all set up for us. So let's start with backstories real quick. Because Josh and Chris have their character backstory. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna get into it and then we'll describe it as we go. So are you guys ready to get this shit started?
Let's get it started.
Yes.
Okay. So let's see. Okay, so you are in the small town of Davinsville. It's a nice warm day. It's like the first day of summer. Everybody is coming out of the woodworks to enjoy their nice warm day after a long spring. And they're just wanting to celebrate and enjoy themselves. And what better place to do it than at a tavern? Davinsville is very known for its wide array of different types of bars or different types of taverns. However, there are a range of them. Like some are very expensive, some are on the more cost-effective side. And you guys find yourselves in the Wild Isle on this evening. The Wild Isle is, as it implies, it's wild. As you kind of step into the tavern, there are plenty of people in there, kind of drinking cheap liquor, having the time of their lives, enjoying a very cost-effective evening. People are kind of bumping into each other. Music is kind of rhythmically playing within the bar, but it's kind of off tune or off rhythm, but nobody really cares because everybody's fucking drunk. And at the center of the music within here is Drummer Boy. Josh, would you like to introduce your character? What he looks like, what he's up to, what is he doing?
What's up, everybody? All right, so I'm drummer boy, right? I am a Goliath bard that is also a guide. That's what I do for a living as my job. I help travelers get from town to town, usually through like a forest or you know, not the roughest terrain, as far as like traveling wise. But yeah, so I travel around a lot. I don't make a whole lot of money. So I don't have like the fanciest clothes, but I definitely got something very comfortable on. I got some nice sandals. That are durable enough, I guess, to walk through the woods, but also feel like the breeze on your toes and all of that. And I guess as a giant, I can, they're pretty big. Got some nice linen pants on, and I don't know what color. Let's say brown. I got some brown linen pants and a polka dot button down top. Excuse me. And of course, to complete the outfit as a bard, I got my drum. It's a You carry it around like it has like a strap. You carry. I'm not sure what type of drum it is specifically, like the colors and all of that. But I could think about like drum line. Like I got like sticks for the drum, and I carry it around with me, and I can start playing it. Right. And as I guide people, I like to play music and share stories of like the places I traveled and about like the history I've learned about different places. And I think if there was a primary goal, my character, Drummer Boy, has like ultimately in mind, even if it's not fulfilled like in this specific session or whatever, right? Is to find, I guess, like the a specific town of giants that are also like enjoyers of like arts and history as well, where in a world where majority of the Goliath tribes are more, I guess, like war bound or whatever. So that's what I'm going with.
Nice.
Am I missing
What's he?
anything?
No, that was
If that's
perfect.
where you think you should stop there. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's perfect. And what's Drummer Boy up to
It's
inside
good,
the
yeah.
Wild Isle? Is he just chilling? Is he just sitting by the bar? Like, what is he up to?
Of in the Davyville Tavern, I'm definitely
Yeah,
at like
in the Wild
the
Isle.
cheapest spot. Yeah, I probably pulled up there because I knew a handful of people already, maybe a few humans, maybe a elf and a gnome, who knows, right? Like a handful of people,
Uh,
just to say what's up before I'm ready, to head out and try to find some more work or see if people need help heading out.
all right. So as you kind of step into the Wild Isle, and into essentially the chaos that is the first day of summer, everybody's taking a load off. Um, you find that it's pretty hard to get around, uh, which is pretty par for the course. You see everybody's kind of like
Even as a
bumping into each
giant.
other, running around. Yeah, even as a giant, you like you're like a tower amongst these guys.
Yeah,
And
it's still a big crowd, hard to get around.
but you can still see over it. And your
course.
eyes are kind of drawn to the bartender who's at the bar itself, trying to keep up with all these people coming in. And the bartender, you know him as Jacoby. He's like this, older elvish man. He has his glasses on. He has like these glasses with a chain on them. And he's trying to keep up with all the requests of the bar and stuff. And every once in a while, you'll see him kind of wince at the sound of the music that's playing within this fucking bar. Because it's just a mishmash of different people trying to, set their own tone for the night. And he's so preoccupied with how much business he has right now that it's hard for him to kind of really vocalize, yo, chill out. And he sees you. He locks eyes with you and he goes, drummer boy, perfect timing. Come on. Everybody, look, it's drummer boy. He's going to play something for us. What do you do, drummer boy?
Oh, and now I react?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
Do you play something for people, or what do you do?
First of all, you hear a quick rattle. Tick tack, tick tack, tick tack. As I start to bring up an old song that I heard, on a previous guided path with people, and they were all people that really enjoyed rum, like hardcore, and they had this song that they kept drinking that they kept drinking too, and I remember I couldn't remember all the words song for song, I couldn't go word for word, but I remembered the beat, so I start getting in rhythm, and I start to mention about like drinking rum, basically, like is it so as I'm trying, so everybody's feeling the tune, I guess, right? Like some people's paying attention, others is still just kind of chilling, maybe mellowing out a little bit, and everyone starts to order rum. So it's kind of making, I guess, the bartender's job a little easier too, because they started getting a whole bunch of random shit. I'm getting everyone in the vibe to fuck that. I want to get my favorite a rum drink, whether that's just straight or a punch, like a rum punch or something like that. So yeah, that's I think that's how you're supposed to do that, right?
Go ahead, and
that's what I tried to do anyway.
just because of that description, you get to roll performance with advantage. So go ahead and roll your D20 twice, and then you add 5 to both rolls.
Okay.
So
I can't
what was the
tell if
first
that's
roll?
a 16 or a 19. If it was a 19, it would have the line under the 9, right?
Yes.
So, oh wait, never
you got
mind.
a
It's a
23.
19. Yeah, no, it's a 19.
Okay. So you
Okay,
add
so I got to
5.
roll the second time.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
'cause you have
roll it again,
advantage.
just a crit fish.
All right. $18.
Okay. So
All right, so with a
All right, so 19 and
19,
18.
so 19, so for advantage, you would take the higher of the two. So it would be a 19 plus, that's plus the 5, right? Or did
yeah,
you not
it would
add the
be
5?
plus the 5. Well, no, he's got to add the 5, so it would be 24.
Okay, so that's a pretty good roll. With a 24, as Jacoby, the bartender, kind of pointed out to you, it was almost like everybody's eyes drew towards you for that moment, and you were ready for this moment. You were ready the moment that you woke up this morning, because as soon as you started playing the music, everybody else kind of stopped to start paying attention. And as the rhythm of the drums started to pick up more and more, everybody started to get into motion with each other. Everybody started to kind of be on the same page as to how the night is supposed to go. Like Josh said, everybody's starting to go to the bartender, and they're asking for rum. They're completely switching up their orders. So by accident, you accidentally gave this guy more work to do. So he's kind of back to working, but at least there's a little bit of a sense of cohesion within this bar as drummer boy is boom, doom, 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 hitting those drums, and everybody's in on it. And from the outside of the Wild Isle, people are starting to flood in. The sound of this music is starting to draw them into this tavern, because they want to see what it's all about. They hear these drums from the outside, and they want a piece of the pie. And consequently, another person familiar with Drummer Boy's drums hears them from the outside as well. Chris, introduce your character.
Hey, I'm Rando. I'm Rando the Ranger. I'm a tiefling. One day, I'm just a tiefling from a noble family back from where I'm from, and I'm the eldest son. And I don't want to take over the family like inheritance. I don't want that responsibility. I hate talking to people. I hate being social. And I hate being being at these social gatherings for nobles and stuff. So I run away from home, and I pursue my dreams of being a bard professionally. But I'm not particularly good at music, and I go at it for about 10 years before I finally decide, well, I should probably get a job. So this music thing isn't going to work out. So I'm just going to, hang up my lute and get myself a job. So there was an opening near Davonsville at the large forest park that's nearby. And I became an apprentice ranger to, just kind of like learn about nature and learn about being a ranger, and just training until I can one day take over the forest from my master ranger. And at some point he does retire and he leaves the forest to me. So I have been watching over the park ever since. I live there. I am just going back and forth. I wear my park ranger uniform, which is just like this khaki whole like outfit here. Is just forced like good cargo pants, a nice little like windbreaker. And I am in town because I'm just doing a supply run. I was thinking of hitting up a bar, but there's too many people around and it's getting a little crazy for me. So I was just going to head home. But then I heard some very familiar drums. And I'm like, I know those drums anywhere. And I run over to where I hear the drums coming from.
All right. So as you kind of open the doors into the Wild Isle, you see drummer boys in the center of the crowd, just rhythmically hitting those drums. And at this point, it's kind of hitting its stride. It's about towards the end of the song, and everybody's kind of crowded around him, just hyping him up as he's getting these drums going. Everybody's chugging their rum, everybody's circling around. You got some people like, they have arms over each other like a chain link, and they're like kicking up in the air, like alternating feet as they kind of dance around within the bar, going like, hey, 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 hey. And as Drummer Boy is about to finish his song, he hits a massive drum solo at the end and then ends it with a bang. And everybody gives like a round of applause, begging for an encore. And Drummer Boy, you notice Rando step in through the door.
Yo, what's good, Rando? Long time no see.
Yeah, good to see you,
Right.
drummer boy. You sound good out there.
Yeah. You already know. Just had to put on a little performance because shit was getting a little hectic in this bar and the vibe was kind of off.
Yeah.
But what brings you to Davonsville?
Oh, I was just doing grocery shopping, just grabbing some stuff for the house. I was just heading my way back. But I guess it was good to see you. You sound good.
Yeah, of course, man. It is, still playing my drums, trying to, keep my head up. And I'm glad you're doing the same and, looking healthy and all that.
Yeah. Yeah. Rando's very awkward, so he doesn't.
So as you guys are kind of having this conversation, oh, sorry, were you gonna keep going?
No. Go ahead.
So as you guys are kind of having this conversation, Rando, since you're standing by the door, you kind of feel the door open again behind you, and you see, since you're familiar with nobles, you would immediately clock that these guys do not frequent this kind of bar. They look very high society. They look very born from money. They have money for sure. And as they're kind of stepping in, both of you roll an insight check. So that would just be a flat D20 for both of you. While Josh, you get a +1.
Which die? The 20?
Yeah, D20.
I got a 3.
I rolled under the freaking couch. Hold on.
You get to roll it again.
Oh my god, it went so far. This is real life.
Damn, that's way down there.
Yeah, that shit disappeared.
Yeah, I gotta use my flashlight. Damn. My dice, but I got it. Yeah. I think I knocked it back. All right.
You got it.
All right, we back. Let me roll.
All right, what'd you get?
17.
Ooh,
Damn, you're rolling
so that's
That's rolls, yo.
so that's an
I got it.
18. So, as these people
I
kind
have
of
a
step in,
+1.
yeah. So it's a 18, right?
Yeah.
So that's good. So as these kind of high society folk kind of step in, Rando, you kind of instinctively turn to look at them and you clock them, like you know that they're like, you know, high up there. And you immediately, like, your social anxiety just immediately kicks in and you turn away immediately. So you immediately keep your eyes away from them. But Drummer Boy, on the other hand, you are very protective of the vibes whenever you set them, especially with your music. So when somebody comes in, you kind of want to feel out like what they're kind of looking for in the night. And as they step in with an 18, you immediately get the sense that they didn't even want to be here. Like, these guys have walked in, and they're kind of like grossed out by having to be around so many, you know, commoner folk, and they are immediately kind of searching for a seat somewhere, and they head straight to the bar, straight to meet Jacoby. And as they kind of step over towards Jacoby, they go, "Give me the finest ale that you could possibly afford." Believe me, I am not expecting much. And Jacoby, still swarming from business from Drummer Boy's song, he's kind of going like, you could wait just a moment, okay? I'll get right to you." To which the rich folk go, "Excuse me, do you know exactly who you're talking to? I came here for your finest ale, and I'm willing to give you the gold. So you will serve me right now."
It's so embarrassing.
Yeah, this dude's an asshole. Holy shit.
And Jacoby kind of stops what he's doing and he turns to the guys and he goes, "Well, hold on now. You're not even supposed to be here if you want the finest ales. Let's be honest here. Why are you even here then? This isn't your poppycock. You don't like this place. So go on, scram. And the rich folk kind of,
Oh my gosh.
he kind of he kind of scoffs and he goes, believe me, I would much rather be anywhere but here. But unfortunately, my spot is under renovation. I really wish it wasn't, but here we are. Now I have to settle with you folk. And as they kind of try to force their way in, more rich folks start to kind of waltz in. And you notice that this is very odd. Like immediately, both of you. Like it's immediately starting to become like an irreparable damage to the vibes of this bar. That you got people who don't want to be here or are forced to be here, and you got people who want to be here because they can afford to be here, type of deal. So people are starting to get a little rowdy. People are starting to get a little, you know, they're starting to clash with personalities and stuff. And you'll notice that one of the rich people are just standing by the door, kind of annoyed by the entire situation. Not just not just by, you know, hanging with commoners, but they're just annoyed that this kind of situation is happening in the first place.
Okay.
Well,
So now we respond.
Yep.
we should get out of here.
Yeah. Personally, I came here to have a good time, and this shit is getting kind of lame. I try to lift up the spirits, but these people look like they're not here to have a good time, and I'd rather not get mixed up in any business, especially my big ass being in this space as it is. But the way I see it, I don't see any other large people, so you know, and I got this big ass polka dot fucking button down on, so I attract enough attention being big and fitted like this. So I agree, Rando. Let's slide out of here.
Yeah, I got groceries. I gotta put back in the fridge.
You
So-
got any snacks, bro?
I got this jerky.
No.
You don't want jerky?
I'll be all right, man. You can hold that down.
Okay.
So as you guys are kind of walking towards the door, the rich folk that is standing by the door, kind of peeved by the whole situation, goes,
Drummer boy doesn't
"Ah,
like jerky.
drummer boy, and who might be your acquaintance?
I'm not here. I'm gonna leave.
Your name is I'm not
You know
here."
me?
I'm just leaving. I'm just I'm a ranger. I gotta go back to my forest. So
Oh, how lovely! Then you might be the perfect person to handle this situation.
no.
No, please, at least hear me out.
Okay.
In case you haven't noticed, we have to deal with this situation. I'd much rather be at the Wizard's Tower brewing, but
Good beers.
unfortunately, it's under renovation. What'd you say, Chris?
I said good beer. Good beer selection.
Yes, I'm sure you've heard. Not exactly the most affordable, but you have to pay for the most luxurious kind of drink.
That
But
is
unfortunately-
what they say.
Unfortunately, it's under renovation, as they say, but my sources say that it's not just that.
Uh-huh.
I'm not privy to all of the information, however, but I'd be willing to pay you to handle this situation and ensure that the Wizard's Tower Brewing Co. has finally opened for business. As it is the first day of summer, it would be such a shame.
Well, I don't really take up requests until I know the full scope of the work that I am signing up to do. Is there any other details you could give me before I accept?
What would you like to know?
What is this other thing that is plaguing the brewery?
And you see him kind of look to his left, look to his right. Come, step outside with me. And he'll step outside of the bar, waiting for you guys to follow.
Okay, we follow him.
Okay, yeah, I agree. As I duck under the door.
As I stated before, I don't know the full scope of the situation. However, I can point you to someone who does know, and that would be the owner of the Wizard's Tower Brewing himself. He has been posting several notices across different taverns, and it seems as though the situation hasn't been resolved over the past couple of weeks. So I suggest that you go ask him, and I'm sure that he would also pay you handsomely for handling the situation. So you'll have 2 rewards to reap from this. You would have to look for Glow Kindle. Does that help you?
Yeah. Can I bring my groceries home? Or do you have like someone who could do that for me?
And you'll see him kind of scoff and then snap his finger, and then somebody will just pop out basically out of nowhere. You have not seen you would not have seen this guy. He's like, yeah, what is it, boss? See to it that these groceries are delivered expeditiously.
Yeah, here are the keys
yes.
to my tree.
Your tree? Where's your tree?
My trees.
There's millions of trees.
My trees is in the Davenville City Forest.
Okay, which tree though?
You can't miss it. It has like a door on it and windows.
Like, is it like, I mean, okay, like, can you draw me like a picture?
Josh, I think you're muted.
Oh yeah, the motorcycle. Yeah, like yeah, you can't miss it. It's like the only one out there.
It's literally the only tree with doors and a window, and like it's like 2 stories.
Secluded. All right. I'll get you your groceries delivered. Where do I leave the key?
You could leave it. There's like it's like a exposed brick a couple feet away from the entrance. You could just like lift that and put that there, and then you could put the brick back.
All right. I got it taken care of. Don't worry about it. Hey, boss, I'm expecting a little extra for this one.
Who, me?
No, not you, but you also.
Well,
And you too, drummer boy.
I'm doing you a favor. I don't think I'm doing this because your boss is requesting my ranger assistance.
No. You're not doing me a favor. You're doing him a favor. And then I'm doing you a favor.
I'm doing you a favor by extension, sir. You know what?
What do you mean?
I could just take these groceries by myself.
No, please.
Right,
I insist.
Listen.
I'll take my groceries home and then I won't do this fucking quest. How about that?
No, it would take him far too much time.
At the end of the day, we all got jobs we're trying to get to. You got a job you're trying to do. We're trying to see about some bread right now. You feel me? We not trying to get in the way of you getting paper, and I know that you wouldn't, a fly dude like you know what I'm saying? A reasonable man like you would never get in the way of us, another person trying to get what they need to get.
Yeah, I got paid. I get paid next week. I don't have a lot of money right now. Whatever, man. It's not my fault, okay? I'm doing your boss a favor. Get him to pay you.
Josh, go ahead and roll persuasion with advantage because Rando's helping you out.
Okay. Yeah. Randall standing tall here. Oh, I got an 8.
You can roll again. You can roll another one.
Okay. 16.
All right, 16 plus 7. That's a pretty high roll. So
You got 21. 21.
So, drummer boy, you kind of talk this guy over, and then you say that he's fly, and he goes,
Oh, 22.
"I bet, yeah, you right, I was tripping. I'm sorry. All right, I'll get you your groceries delivered."
I'm sorry I was rude.
No, don't worry about it. It comes
I
with
just
the
get a little
business.
agitated. This is kind of coming out of nowhere. It's
Me too, bro. Like I just, I gotta make my money too, and I was just trying to get a little more penny for my pound. You know how it is out here.
I do know how it is out here.
Yeah. You know what? Just for this, I'll leave you a little something extra. When I drop off your groceries, okay?
All right.
We should hang out.
Oh, man, you the coolest
Well, I
dude
mean,
in
you
the
know,
world,
we
man.
just met.
No, it's all right. I get it.
No, we just met. I mean, you know, we can hang.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And
can
he
hang.
starts walking away, kind of embarrassed.
That wasn't the right way to handle that, was that, drummer boy?
It'd be like that.
Should I have said yeah?
sometimes.
Should I have said yeah? I'm such an asshole.
All right, make haste to
Yeah,
the wizard's
probably.
tower, bro.
That was rude.
Yeah, don't let it weigh on your shoulders too much, man.
It
You'll be
will.
all right.
I will let it weigh on my shoulders.
All right, then.
know.
Just make haste to the wizard's towering brew. I will be right here waiting for you. And I expect you to be done with the task by the time you return.
All right. How much are you paying us,
Toodaloo.
by the way?
I'll pay you 25 gold each.
30.
25.
This is a rush job, and this is out of nowhere. We don't know you. 30.
25.
Yeah, I tend to agree. 30 is the minimum. You
Don't be
could give
cheap,
us,
all right?
In all honesty, because I know plenty of people that have searched up this shit. What was it again that we had to look for?
The tower, the wizard's tower brewing.
That's what we're looking for.
Yeah.
No,
that's where you're gonna go.
we need. Don't we're going on a quest to find something for them, right?
We're finding somebody at the Wizards
Oh.
Tower Brewing.
Oh shit! And he's paying us to do that. Yeah, give us 30, bro.
Come on, just give us 30. What's
You
5
gotta
more
like
gold?
that. You got.
You seem to be.
You gotta like that, and you know of us. You know. I mean, you know, I know my way around these. You know, these.
This is a damn
these
celebrity
parts.
you're talking to.
I frequent Davinsville all the time, and it's really easy for me to, to figure out who it is I need to talk to and gain access to them. I mean, that's why you came up to us in the first place.
All right. Go ahead and roll persuasion again, both of you.
Okay. 15.
Persuasion.
Yo, I've got 19, 18, 17, 16, 15.
Charisma roll.
So that's a 21 for Josh.
I have
What'd you get, Chris?
15.
I mean, Rando.
15.
So you see the rich folk kind of scratching his chin, kind of looking you both over. He's you see him look up into the air like he's kind of counting how much he's willing to spend on this. And he goes, "Fine, 30 gold it is."
Okay. See ya.
Yeah, you won't regret it, man.
I'll be here waiting. Don't let me wait long.
I'm gonna take it easy.
Toodaloo. And he
Right.
does like one of those finger waves. Like he like
Like this?
palm yeah, no, like palm, like his wrist is bent back like 90 degrees and he's like just waving his finger.
Doing one of
Can
these.
it be noted that I'm looking at him wild? Like, we don't do that. What does that mean? But
He
I walk
noted it
away.
and
I don't
he does
ask
not
him
care.
about it.
I believe that's a pause,
okay.
right? Right, Jummer Boy?
All right.
I believe it's a pause.
It's Yeah, I've made it like visibly awkward, and it repelled against him, right? Like it had no actual effect. So he probably will do that to us again in the future, and it will annoy the shit out of us. Definitely me.
Yeah, he has an aura about him that
Noted.
he has like fuck you energy. Like he does whatever the fuck he
Yeah.
wants.
Okay.
So you guys set off to find the Wizard's Tower brewery. To which Rando has actually been there before, so it seems, as he says, he has a good beer selection.
I don't get to go very often, but you know, if I get a good paycheck that week, it's not bad. If I work some overtime, it's a good little treat.
Yeah.
So as you guys are kind of walking through Davinsville, and you're heading toward, like, you walk through, it takes about like 10 minutes to get from the Wild Isle to the Wizard's Tower brewery. And as you are approaching the doors, you see that this is a much nicer looking tavern from the outside. Like a nice cobblestone kind of appearance to it. It kind of has like the shape of a wizard's hat on top of this kind of stone building. And it's like a red like rooftop with the stone on the outside. The door is kind of like this oval kind of shape. And you could see that even though it's the evening and the sun's starting to go down, there's light kind of illuminating from the inside, so you know that people are present as you approach. So here you are.
What's the name of the place again?
The Wizard's Wizard's Tower Brewery.
Can I use an ability?
What do you want to do?
Oh shit! I should have thought of something in advance. Okay, I want to use identify on the building to see if there's actually like any like I don't know, like lingering magical energy. I guess something to like be wary of. Like, because it's a new place I've never been to.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
So I just roll for it.
No, so identify is something that just goes. It's like an effect that tells you. So as you kind of step up to the building and you're a little wary, you cast identify, and let me see something real quick. I'm just gonna read the spell,
Yeah, man,
the wording of the
this...
spell real quick.
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt.
So identify is more for like magic items. I think the one that you're thinking of is more detect magic.
I don't think I have that.
I think you do.
Okay.
Let me see. Oh, you don't.
Nope. Unfortunate. Okay, never mind. We just walk in there, but we've never been here before though.
Well, Rando has been here before.
I've been here.
So I guess it's not that serious. Okay.
So as you guys kind of trudge up to the door, do you knock?
Yeah,
It's a bar, right?
Yeah, it's a tavern.
but it's closed for renovation.
Oh, yeah.
So I knock.
Oh, right.
So as you guys knock on the door, you hear that there's some busy work going on inside. And as you kind of knock, the busy work kind of stops, and you hear like mumbling from within, like muffled mumbling through the door, and you hear like a dum, 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 of somebody kind of walking up to the door, and you hear like 3 locks unlock from behind the door as as the door swings open, and you have to look down to see a fairly young gnome who sports a very impressive, like large curly beard that kind of covers his lower half of his body. Like he essentially looks like a floating head. Um, as he has like a well, you can't even see the rest of his body, so it doesn't matter the rest of the description. And Rando, you would recognize this as Glow Kindle, the person that the rich folk sent you to find. He's the owner of this establishment. And Glow Kindle kind of looks you both over and he goes,
Well, hello there.
Hello, you're Glow Kindle, right?
Yep, that's right. That's me. Oh, I feel like I've seen you before.
Yeah, I've been to your bar once or twice. I'm Rando. I'm the ranger at Devsville City Park.
Ah, yes. I never forget a face. I really liked your mentor.
Yeah, no, Argus was really cool. He taught
Yeah,
me
it's
how
really
to...
sad what happened to him.
What happened to him? He retired.
Oh,
Did something happen?
anyway, you want to come in?
Wait. What? Did something happen to Argus?
We'll handle
Do
it.
you know something we don't?
What?
So what are you guys here for?
So we heard that, like, I know you guys are doing renovations and stuff. But we heard like there was some other trouble that could use a ranger's help. So they sent me some of your clientele. Sent me and my friend Drummer Boy here.
Oh, okay, lovely. It's about time that somebody came over to help. It's very odd. Nobody has taken up our notices. Come on, please, step in.
Okay. So we go inside.
so as you guys kind of step in, you see Glow Kindle kind of close the door and slap on all the locks again. And he, as you kind of step in, the building looks a lot larger from the inside than it does from the outside. The bar is very, spacious. The finishing on the tables are very nice and clean. The cushioning on the chairs are very comfortable. You see a bunch of the workers around here are kind of just, lazily moving, barrels around and not really doing much. They seem very lethargic, and unmotivated, due to the lack of work that they had to do since they've had to close shop for a bit. Glow Kindle kind of motions you to follow him and he goes,
Please, go ahead, take a seat. Would you guys like a drink, perchance? It's on the house.
You got any of that the Drunsburg ale?
Oh, please. We have everything in this place.
I'd like a Drunsville ale, please.
And what about you, Drummer Boy?
Yeah, I'll take the same. You said that's on the house?
Yep, on the house. Steven, please. Can you get these guys what they want?
and you see like one of the lazy coworkers kind of like pop his head up, kind of like he woke up from a coma. He kind of goes, yeah, right away, boss. As he kind of trudges off to the back to go get you guys your drinks.
Glow Kindle, everybody seems really tired.
No, they're not tired. They more like have way too much energy. We haven't had much to do around here since we closed.
But I don't understand. You guys were doing renovations, I thought.
Well, since you guys are here to solve the problems, it's not renovations, buddy. Well, it was renovations at first. But then we ran into some surprise encounters
What kind?
Of the rodent variety.
Oh, you just got some rat issues?
Oh, y'all had like some big ass rats.
We have more than just big ass rats. These things are the size of dogs.
I could get them out of here. Oh, dogs?
Bigger than
Canines?
dogs, probably. They're huge. Business was going very well, as you know, Rando. We have quite the esteemed clientele here. And we were looking to kind of expand our business operation, and we went down into the cellar to kind of, I don't know, make some more space, maybe add a second floor. And as we were doing a bit of construction, we kind of opened something up, and it turned out that it seems as though that this tavern was built upon something that we were not aware of. And so giant rodents started flowing through, and luckily nobody died, but it's essentially inaccessible, our cellar. So we can't really access our top shelf stuff. So we were wondering if you lot can come around and help us.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's why we're here.
Fantastic.
So there's larger than dog rodents in the attic. In the cellar. Is that what is
Yes.
that what's happening?
Yes, there is.
And they're vicious.
And if you don't mind, could you do a little bit of investigation as to what's going on beyond the cellar walls as well, through that hole, and really stamp out whatever problem is going on within this tavern? I'll pay you generously.
How much? How generously?
Let's say 50 gold each.
Okay. That sounds good.
How about 50 gold and 72 Schmeckles?
Wow. So you're a fan of Schmeckles, huh?
Oh yes,
What are Schmeckles?
I noticed.
All right, fine. I'll toss in a few Schmeckles for you, but you'll have to accrue
yes,
it over
yes.
time. I'm not going to give you all the Schmeckles that you want right now.
What the hell is a Schmeckle?
Please, Rando. This is for the well-initiated.
Well, I want something extra too. He's getting something extra.
You didn't ask for Schmeckles, and you already agreed.
I don't want Schmeckles. I want something else.
Okay,
No, I argue Schmeckles for my friend as well.
What
50
are they?
and
What are they?
77
I don't.
dollars.
How do I know I want them?
no, he already agreed to Schmeckles, drummer boy. I mean, no, he didn't agree to Schmeckles. The deal is already done. I can't change
It's not
this.
done because he's getting Schmeckles. I'm not. I'm just getting.
Schmeckles are something you don't.
Don't tell him what Schmeckles are. Don't tell him
Schmeckles are
what
something
Schmeckles are.
you don't want. but
Don't
you
tell
need
him.
it.
Exactly. You see, this guy gets it. And that's why he's getting Schmeckles.
Okay.
But BT Dubs, I thought Schmeckles was cents. Just,
Okay. Can I not do that and
know.
trade for something else?
I mean, what do you want? Like
I
a
want 50
free pack?
gold, and I want one night drinks on y'all for me.
40 gold.
that.
No,
Free drinks on you one night.
50 gold because I'm doing extra work. I thought it was a rat
40
problem. The people who sent me here.
45 gold free drinks for one night.
No. I was told that you guys were doing renovations and that you guys just needed help with some rodents. But now it's this whole other potentially magical thing that requires more of my ranger expertise. So, 50 gold, one night free drinks.
You're such a haggler.
You know,
Roll persuasion, Chris. Rando
something
should have
to
had the
that?
persuasion.
Sorry, my other game we
sure.
haggle
Can
about
I-
everything.
can I add something to that?
Persuasion.
Yeah, drummer
You know
boy
what?
can have.
Oh shit. I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna roll my
Go ahead,
persuasion.
roll.
Oh shit, I dropped it. Hold on.
Oh, you too.
I have 13.
13.
Mm-hmm.
So you see him kind of mulling it over. I mean, Josh, you could give him a bardic inspiration to help him out with
Can
this.
I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell
So,
yeah, man.
what do you say to
that's,
kind
That's what I
of?
was trying to say. I was gonna try to tell him something like, oh, that's what I was gonna say. Like, listen, like, I thought, you only had a rodent problem, not a fucking cheap problem too. You know what I mean? Like, come on, you trying to. You only, what?
If he gets Schmeckles, I get free drinks one night. How much is that really going to cost you? I don't drink that much.
Yeah, I thought this was a luxurious place. I was told, by the guy that sent us that this was a high society, only the most luxurious can come by here on the regular. That people have to save up, like my friend Rando here, just to enjoy a dessert and a drink.
So
My
Chris,
base
add,
salary.
Complains.
add a d6 to your.
Okay,
13.
so at 13, plus 4 will be 17.
Fine. 50 gold pieces. Free drinks for one night.
Deal.
Within the week.
Within the week?
Can I smoke?
Within the week.
Can
It's
I smoke the
Thursday.
Schmeckles in the bar?
Yes, you can smoke the Schmeckles in the bar.
It's Thursday
Yes.
already.
Well, then you gotta cash in quick, buddy.
No.
I'm
That's
not budging.
bullshit.
No, I'm not budging. That's it. That's final.
That's bullshit.
You sick bastards.
That means I have to come in tomorrow. What if I get injured and I can't make it?
And that's
to
on
play the
you,
drum.
buddy.
All right, then I'm not going 100%. I gotta be able to cash in.
I'm starting to play the drum. Pay that man what he's worth. Boom, 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 pay that man what he's worth. Boom, 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 pay that man what he's worth.
I'm gonna leave a scathing
Stop
review
being
on
cheap,
Glassdoor.
Boom, boom, boom. And I keep repeating that.
I'm giving you quite a handsome amount of gold already, pal. All right.
Fine. I'll come by Saturday.
And you see him go,
Splendid.
and he'll kind of get up and walk over to the center of the bar to where you see a hatch for the cellar, and he'll swing it open, and you'll see that it's very dark within the cellar. And he goes,
Well, then, off you go.
Bye. I have I'm a tiefling, so I have
"You have dark vision."
I have dark vision, so I can see in the dark.
Drummer Boy, however, does not have dark vision.
Drummer boy, just hold on to my hand and I'll guide you through. Hold on to my hand and I'll guide you through. You hear me?
You're muted.
I'm getting my headphones
Oh, okay.
set. Hold on. Sorry.
And as you guys are as we're waiting for Josh's headphones to come in, as you guys are stepping up towards the cellar doors, you see the guy coming out with the drinks that you guys were gonna get earlier, and you see Glowkindle gonna kind of go,
No. Wait until they come back.
Oh, what the hell? I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's right. You don't get your free drinks until Saturday, buddy.
No, I get my drink when I get back.
No, that's right. That's right.
Don't be
pal.
a bad
no,
host.
You said
You offered
Saturday,
these
so
to
you get it
us.
Saturday. You get 50 gold and free drinks on Saturday.
Well, guess what? You just poured out nothing. You wasted product.
No, it's not wasted.
was a
Go ahead,
waste.
Steven. Go ahead, Steven. Drink it up.
and then Steven, you see Steven kind of go, but boss, I'm on the clock. He goes,
Steven, drink right now.
Oh my God, I am going to report you to the Better Business Bureau when this is over.
Yeah. You go ahead and report him. You go ahead. See what happens. Sorry, I'm really stressed out about this whole situation.
I noticed, but that doesn't mean you get to take it out on your employees.
You know what, Steven? Give me one of those.
Oh God.
and Steven kind of comes over and you see this gnome just chug the entire drink.
Jesus Christ.
So, how's the park been?
It's good. You know, same thing every day, but I like it.
That's good. Routine.
Routine, yeah. You
Yeah,
know, at this
keeps
time.
things like steady. You have a good foundation to start your day.
Yeah, you know, it's not like always the same thing. There's something different.
Oh, what do you mean by that? Like,
And you know, sometimes we get a animal that wanders on, tries to bite somebody, and I have to like handle it.
oh, you slaughter the damn thing.
No.
Why'd you say handle it then?
I handle animals.
You ever heard of a rabid wildebeest beaver?
Yeah, we have those at the
Rando's taking one of those down.
well, you
By
know,
yourself?
yeah. You know, they're very nice. They're nice little creatures once you know if you know how to deal with them. They're pretty chill.
Hey, that's pretty
Scared
cool.
the
All right,
shit out of
get a
me.
move on. Get a move on.
Rando
Go.
came through.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So, Josh, I don't know if you heard me before, but I have dark vision as a tiefling, so I can see in the dark, but you can't. So I'm just gonna guide you. Hold my hand, drummer boy, and I'll guide you.
So we're going upstairs now?
We're going downstairs.
We're going into the
Oh
cave.
no, we're going down to the cellar. All right. Yeah. So even though I am probably more than twice your size, I definitely think you should take the lead, Rando.
I am.
Since you can see.
I am.
And if anything happens,
Hold my hand because you can't see at all,
oh yeah,
and I'm guiding you through this cave.
I guess you can hold my finger.
So as you guys started,
I have a flashlight.
No, flashlights don't
you,
exist.
I mean, you might have a torch in your backpack.
Oh, yeah. Check your inventory. Do you have a torch?
I don't.
All right.
Oh shit. Let me see.
You have a bullseye lantern.
What does that do?
It's just a lantern.
Yeah. Can I use that, please?
Sure. So you light up your lantern and you head down into the cellar, of which
Yeah.
Glow Kindle kind of shouts down at you guys, "Knock 4 times when you're done," and he closes the cellar door behind you.
Okay. So we go deeper into the cellar.
Yeah, so as you kind of walk down these steps, the
Right.
wooden stairs kind of creak as you are walking into a very cool and dry air type of cellar area. And you smell like you smell beer, you smell like a weird damp fur. And as you guys kind of start to reach the floor of the cellar, you hear kind of skittering running about within this cellar. Rando, you immediately notice that
Gross.
you immediately see the hole in the wall that Glow Kindle was talking about. But it's a little ways away from you guys. It's across the room, in the center wall of this cellar. And as you kind of look around, you see a bunch of kegs and barrels kind of organized by different types of beer and stuff like that. So far, no sign of rats. You just hear like things every once in a while, but
Okay.
aside from that,
I don't hear any rats, but we should be careful moving forward.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
But if anything moves around our feet, I'm stomping that shit out. I'm just letting you know.
Wait, you
Rando.
gotta give me a chance. I could probably handle these animals. There's no need to kill them
Oh, you mean
immediately.
ethically?
Yeah.
I thought we was here to exterminate them. Did I?
They didn't
did
say
I
exterminate.
Get the wrong idea, Rando.
They didn't say exterminate. We could get rid of them
'Cause
ethically.
These hands is, not.
If it
just
comes to
beating
that,
drums.
If it comes to
I'll
that,
beat
we
the shit
can.
out of some critters, bro.
Yeah, no. If
I'll
it
do
comes
it.
to it, we can beat some critters up. But if these are docile, nice creatures and they just like look scarier than they are, we can let them go. Who knows? They might be
You
cute.
got a gun with you, bro?
No one I would know.
You strapped?
I have my longbow. And I have this, I have a pretty cool scimitar. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Scimitar.
Scimitar. That's a scimitar.
Yeah.
So
Scimitar.
I'm well armed.
All right.
Is what I'm saying.
All right. We ready.
Okay. So
But yeah, if you can handle them, do your thing.
okay. So I guess we go towards the hole.
Should we be silent? Or maybe I should be making some sounds.
Yeah,
with the drum?
we creep in a little bit, just quiet, nice and easy.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll a stealth roll for both of you guys.
Stealth is dex.
20.
No way, a nat 20.
I have an 18.
Bro.
Damn, so you guys killed this fucking thing. So
Let's
as you guys
go.
kind of walk in, you very stealthily start walking in, and Rando, out of the corner of your eye, you see something moving. It hasn't noticed you yet because you guys are very quiet. And as you kind of look, you see a fucking ginormous rat just sitting there, kind of scrounging about within a pile of food or something, and it's very preoccupied. It hasn't noticed you yet.
Is it in our way?
No, it's not in your way, but it's off to the side.
Okay. So we're
You
gonna
said it's a giant rat?
it's a
It's
gigantic
huge.
rat.
It's about the size of a.
How big is it relative to Drummer Boy?
It's not as big as Drummer Boy. It's about half your size though, Rando.
So it's definitely way bigger than me.
No, half Rando's size.
Half your size.
So
No, it's half of Rando's
half
size.
mine.
Oh, half of my size. Okay,
Oh,
then that's
so-
not that bad.
I mean, that's still huge.
She's like 3 feet.
But, not too bad for me.
Okay. So we're just gonna let's try to sneak by.
Okay. I'll try. My best.
So you guys going to try to get through the hole?
Yeah.
So as you guys kind of start to
Investigate further.
as you guys start to kind of step through this hole, go ahead and roll a perception check, both of you.
9.
4.
Oh shit. Okay.
No,
So
we
as
don't
you guys
s-
kind of
we don't see shit.
as you guys begin to kind of step through the hole, you immediately hear a bunch of rushing noise as rats start to shoot through the hole and knock you back.
Oh no.
And you guys are surrounded.
too?
Yeah, both. Well, kind of like you're startled by
Yeah, I got staggered.
the
Yeah,
rush
yeah,
of enemies. So these rats funnel through the hole. There's about like 4 of them that come through that hole, and you guys are circled by these giant rats.
Oh, I put my hand out further. I put my hand out in front of me, like Chris Pratt in Jurassic Park, and I go, "Easy, we come in peace."
I'm drawing my drummer sticks. That's what I'm doing right now.
I tried to approach them with my hand out, like Chris Pratt in Jurassic Park, and I tried to pet one of them.
Go ahead and do an animal
Randolph.
handling check.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. I have a proficiency in that, so
Ooh.
I get my proficiency bonus of.
Oh, how could I
+2.
have forgotten?
That's Wait, so the proficiency bonus is the bonus is the bonus +2. That's next
Yeah.
to my thing. Okay, so that's
Yeah.
4. It's still not great. I got a 9.
So as you kind of reach out your
Yes.
hand to try to calm it down, the rat kind of looks you over and then immediately bares teeth and tries to snap at you.
I try to I disengage. I back off immediately.
Okay. Now we are rolling for initiative. You guys are now fighting. You are in combat with these rats. So you roll a d20 and you add your initiative to
Yeah,
it.
so we're basically going for who goes first is what initiative is.
I have
In the
a
battle.
+2 initiative.
Yeah, but you got to roll for it and then add your initiative.
All right. I got a 9.
I got a non-natural 20.
Okay.
Oh, so no 9 + 2. So I got an 11.
1 sec. So, Rando, what'd you get?
Non-natural 20.
Okay, so that's. And then Drummer Boy, you got a what? What'd you get, Drummer Boy?
He got 11.
11 plus what? Is that with
Yeah.
with that addition?
That's with the yeah. I rolled a 9, and then that's with the +2, so it makes it 11.
Okay.
Right.
I'm just rolling for the rats now.
Fuck the rats, yo.
That's cool. If they get a natural 20, that's the only way they can go first.
Is there a name for these things, Rando? Or
No,
we can't talk while there's combat going on.
No,
I
you
can
can talk.
Yeah, no, these
Sleep
are these are Bavarian bilge rats. They're pretty aggressive.
Damn.
Okay, so Rando, you are first.
So I'm startled by the attack, and my very first instinct is to immediately use poison spray. But it takes the form of a literal pepper spray in my bag, and I pull it out and I spray it on.
That's great.
So I use poison spray. I spray a mist at a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 1d12 poison damage. So I need Josh to roll for my damage. Does it hit though? I have to roll.
You got to roll. You have to roll to hit.
Right. Duh. What is the modifier I'm using? My spell DC, right? I don't.
Yeah,
I usually don't
it's a
play.
plus.
Yeah.
It's a +4 for you.
Okay, so yeah, so I have 18.
18 hits.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you rolled. Yeah. So,
Yeah, so
Josh, you
Josh,
go
you
ahead
gotta
and roll a
roll-
d12 for him.
Yeah, roll my d12 for me because I don't have a d12.
I could also roll it for you.
I got you right now. 9.
9 damage.
All right. So you pepper spray this rat and it immediately goes and it falls over and dies. So that's one rat out of the way.
Nice.
I'm going to use a bonus action to just like kind of disengage further and hide behind Drummer Boy.
Okay, so you're hiding behind Drummer Boy, and that's all. That's all for your turn.
Yeah, I don't have a second attack, so
All right, Josh, you are up. Drummer Boy's turn. What are you gonna do? There are 3 rats surrounding you. One has been dispatched of the 4.
yeah, there were originally 4. I killed 1.
I'm going to use fuck it. I want to cast Shillelagh on my use so I want to use Shillelagh. Do I have to do something else before? Yeah, I want to use Shillelagh to on my drumming stick to hit one of the rats.
All right, sweet. So you cast Shillelagh on your drumsticks. So you could just use your club for this one. So it would be a +5 for you to hit with the shillelagh. I'm pretty sure. Let me see, just to be 100. Yeah, it would be a +5. So, Josh, you kind of drummer boy hits the drums, and Rando, you see his drumsticks start to glow with an arcane energy on it. As he finishes playing the tunes, he slams one more time, and the magic retains within the drumsticks as he prepares to fight with them. So that was your bonus action, Josh. So now you can take a swing at one of these rats with your drumstick. Is that what you're gonna do? He's hitting
Yes.
the blunt real quick. Okay, nice. So go ahead and roll a d20 +5.
Yeah. Oh, I got a 2.
+5 though.
2 plus.
So that's
7.
7.
So as he finishes the war drums, he swings at the rat, and the rat kind of just does like a half step backwards to avoid the attack, and dodges your attack. The rat then jumps in to try to get a swing onto Drummer Boy. That is so. As this rat as you kind of swing at the rat jumps back and then hisses and jumps forward towards you, trying to bite your leg. As you kind of Drummer Boy, and you immediately kind of move your leg back in practice measure. You kind of you're used to the rhythm of combat, so you just bounce back, and avoid the attack. Another rat is going to try to attack Rando from behind you. And that's going to so there's a rat that circles around and comes after Rando's ankle. And Rando, very anxious, very aware of all things that could possibly bother him. You immediately tumble out of the way, since you're used to dealing with wild animals. Regardless of your anxiety, you jump out of the way and avoid the attack. The last rat tries to get the attack onto Drummer Boy, since he's a much more imposing figure, and it will manage to bite onto your ankle, dealing
No.
4 damage to Drummer Boy.
Okay. So I'm at 16 HP now.
Damn.
All right, and now we're at the top of combat. Rando, you are up.
I mean 14. I'm at 14 HP. My bad.
So
You're at 16.
No, you said how much? 2 damage?
Oh no, you took 4. So yeah, it is 16. Never mind. You're right.
So I'm going to use unarmed strike, and I'm gonna do like a cool palming motion towards one of the rats, the nearest rat to me. I'm gonna go,
Nice.
All right, so go ahead and roll. It's a D20 +4.
oh, natural 1.
Ooh.
Oh,
So
wow.
I am doing this thing where we have a crit table, which is one of my favorite things. So, Chris, go ahead and roll a flat D20, and we're gonna see what happens.
An 8. What the fuck?
So with
I'm
an
not
8,
rolling good.
so with this crit, you have for this round you have a -4 to your AC. For this round.
Brian, why would you do that to me?
You're the one who rolled a nat 1.
Damn, but you didn't have to do this crit roll. I never heard of that shit.
Don't worry, if you hit a nat 20 on an attack, it's is just as good.
This is some bullshit.
It's a double-edged sword.
This is going on r/role-playing story, horror stories, RPG horror stories. I think it's going straight
Do you
there.
want to do something? Do you want to do something on your bonus action?
I guess I'm gonna disengage.
Okay, drummer boy, you're up.
These are wild beasts. Like they
Yeah.
aren't sentient.
They are wild beasts.
They can't communicate with them.
No, you can't talk to them.
So something like a vicious mockery wouldn't really work on them at all. Even if I wanted to use it.
No, you could still
I could
use
use it on a
vicious
creature.
mockery. Yeah.
Okay, what's Chris's? What's Rando's HP at?
He hasn't gotten hit yet.
I didn't get hit yet.
Oh, well, I still have Shillelagh casted, right?
Yeah.
Let me try to hit one of the rats again.
All right, go ahead and roll a d20 plus 5.
I got a 7.
7 plus 5.
Yeah, so it's a 12.
All right, that will hit. Go ahead and roll a d8 plus 3.
Shit. Hold on. All right. This. 3.
So 3
So
plus
plus
3.
what? Is that 6?
So that's 7. That's 6 damage. So as you kind of whack this rat across the head, you see it kind of stumble backwards. And it very like after that swing, it looks very worse for wear. The rat is not in great condition. You can tell that it's on its last legs off of that hit.
Okay.
All right, and as you kind of swing and hit, the next rat, the following rat goes in to try to get its get back. To which it jumps in and tries to bite onto Drummer Boy, but as it kind of jumps into you, it bites into your armor, and your armor absorbs the attack. So your
Nice.
the rat cannot deal damage to you. Another rat comes in to try to hit Rando, and it manages, while Rando's kind of, a little aloof or kind of reeling from his miss. The rat takes its opportunity and jumps in and bites onto your hand, dealing 3 damage to Rando.
Motherfucker.
And
How
there's
much
still
health do
one
you
more
have
rat.
altogether?
Rando has max 22.
Yeah, I'm at
but,
19 now.
Okay.
Seeing the opportunity to continue its attack on the person that just got hit, the next rat will come in and try to attack Rando as well.
Oh my god, they're jumping me.
To which it will succeed, and another 3 damage will be.
This is why I don't like going outside.
And we're at the top of combat again. Rando, you are up.
I am going to take my short sword and I'm going to try to stab into the nearest rat next to me.
All right.
14.
14 hits.
Cool. Let me see my damage with my short sword. It's 1d6 plus 4. 9.
So as you kind of take out your sword and swing down upon this rat, you kind of cut its head clean off its its body.
Let's go.
I want to
leaving
go
the body kind
home.
of twitching on the ground. And as the other rats see what just happened, they immediately run back into the hole to get away from you
Go
guys.
tell your mother she's next.
And that you guys are out of initiative order.
Fucking
You're out of combat.
fucking guy bit me. What the hell? I got bit by two of these things.
Can I cast a cure spell?
Yeah,
Or
you can.
that's
You
only
can.
combat.
No, you can cast spells outside of combat.
Yeah, let me heal up Rando. I want to use cure wounds.
Oh, you didn't have to do that. You should have healed yourself.
Well, I've only taken a little bit of damage. But in the next altercation, I could probably spare a turn to heal if I have to.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't spam it, right? I can only use it one time.
No,
and
you
then
could
I
use it
can't
twice.
for like oh,
So you.
what's
So
the
for
downside to that?
You have
for
spell
D&D,
slots.
yeah, you have spell slots. So,
So
if you go to your spells tab,
Yeah.
you have. So if you use cure wounds now, you'll be able to use it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more times.
So
if
I
you-
have a
if you want
slot
to.
used already.
Yeah, that's
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 for
from you
Shillelagh?
using. Yeah, no, that's not from Shillelagh. Shillelagh is a cantrip, so so it doesn't require any spell slots. But
Yeah, you
I
could use
just
those
checked it off for you
unlimitedly.
in the cure for your cure wounds.
Okay, so cure both of us.
So you're gonna use 2 spell slots here.
Yep.
Okay, so that's 2d8. So both of you can roll a 2d8 for yourselves plus 3.
2d8. Wait,
Yeah.
what?
It's two.
Oh, so a d8 plus 2.
No, you roll your d8 twice, and then you add
okay.
3 to it.
Okay. Shit, hold up.
How much do I add again? I'm sorry.
Plus 3.
Okay.
So I got a 6 on the first. Oh, 6 on the first.
Yeah, I'm fully healed.
All right, sweet.
6. Oh, I rolled 2 6s. So plus what?
3.
You said plus what?
2 6s plus 3.
So
9.
yeah.
So you're fully.
Wait, no,
you're
you got
full
2
healed,
6s,
yeah.
so you're like 15. You got 15 points. I
Wow,
think. So you're fully healed. You're super
You're healed
fully
up.
healed.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
So you guys are good. You saw the rats kind of run off into the corridor. Do you go after them?
Yeah, I mean, we got to go into the hole. But we're not going after them.
Is there any way we could get some type of reinforcements? 'Cause
Nope.
Had that been like double the rats, that would have been a shisty situation.
Yeah, there's probably double the rats down there, to be honest. But we could try our luck. I could try handling
Is there
them
like
again.
an edgelord paladin somewhere that would be willing to throw themselves into the front line with us?
Nope. It's just us.
I don't have to worry about curing.
Nobody else knows we're here. So
Oh right.
anyway,
Okay.
I
Just
guess-
wondering.
we move onward. I want to go home.
Fuck it. Yeah, let's go. I'm playing my drum as we walk though. I'm letting these niggas know we here. I want to intimidate them. Like, yeah, we chopped your boy's head off. There's more.
I feel bad about that.
Well, they shouldn't have. You should have rolled the low number, man. You Jurassic Parked it instead of
No, I
Doolittling
didn't
it.
Jurassic Park. It's because I couldn't Jurassic Park it. That we're in this situation.
He didn't make nice with the Raptors, right? Did they
He
fucking
did.
bite him?
No,
No.
no. He made one of the dinosaurs his pet.
I need to get my references on point. Worrying too much about these drums and these Schmeckles.
Yeah.
Speaking of Schmeckles, I gotta roll some more up as we walk. The
Yeah,
cool
so
thing
we're
is that I have a
proceeding.
drum that I could like use as like a stand, so I could like roll up my shit as we walk too.
That's pretty sick.
And I can I pass the lantern to Rando?
Yeah, I got
so
it.
I can have my hands free while I'm doing that.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Yeah. All right. But like if there's about to be some action, I'm gonna put that shit away real quick. That's not I don't need to use a,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
thing.
No, yeah, I know. I
Right,
know.
that's-
Yeah, you could do that.
All right. That's not a. All right. I'm always ready to fight. I'll throw that shit to the ground. All right. I got plenty of Schmeckles. I thought I should to the ground and start fighting. That's not an obstacle in my way. That's not getting my hands tied. I just want to be clear.
Yeah, there's more Schmeckles waiting for you at the end of this, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm straight. 79 of them things. I remember.
All right, so we're walking down the hall.
So you walk down
And
the
I'm playing them
hall.
drums, talking that shit.
I thought you were rolling up.
You right.
Rolling up them Schmeckles. So as you guys kind of walk down the corridor, you continue down, and once you reach the end of the hall, you'll see there's a longer hallway that leads to a door. You guys keep going?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Right. So you walk down to the end of the hall and you enter a small room. And in the center of the small room, there's a large stone well, topped with a wooden handle and the rotten remnants of a heavily frayed rope that descends into the shaft. In the far right corner, the ceiling has collapsed slightly, and a narrow shaft of weak sunlight shines through the narrow hole. To the far left is a plain wooden table crusted with dirt and dust and laden with old plates. Buckets and other strange pieces of tableware are on the table as well. Go ahead and roll a perception check, both of you.
God dang it.
7.
I got a 2. I
There's
can't
no
see
pluses
shit.
on the perception, right? It's just 7. All right, so yeah, I got
All
a
right.
7. What does that mean?
You guys don't see anything of value in this
I'm Charles
in this
too.
room so far. Just off of like a glance, you guys don't see anything that really catches your eye. Nothing worth looting or anything. Do you guys want to kind of walk around more stealthily? How are you guys going to approach this?
Yeah, I'm going to keep exploring the hole in the wall cave thing. And
Yeah.
I'm going to just keep an eye out for anything that might be the source of the problem. I'm going to see if I can do anything. Can I do anything?
Can I do something, or I'm waiting for Chris to finish whatever?
I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to... Can I roll for perception again to see if I can see something?
Sure, go ahead.
19 this
Yeah,
time.
help him with double rolls or something.
I got
like that?
19, so we're good.
Oh no, okay.
So you guys, Rando, you kind of look around. As you kind of enter this room and start investigating, you kind of start to walk over towards the well. And as you kind of step over towards it, you notice that there's a lid on top of where like the hole of the well would be, where you're looking in.
I'm not gonna lie. At this point, the 50 gold is sounding like it should have been 300 gold for this fucking ring shit.
50 gold is a lot of
in
money.
the basement.
50 gold is a lot of money
We're
in
still
our world.
underground.
Yeah,
In the 50 gold is bread. That's like
it's a lot of money in our world, I suppose.
it's racks.
That's right.
No.
It is a lot. It is a lot of gold.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like
Alright.
dollars to gold. It's
That shit getting crazy. So we found a well in an underground tunnel.
Okay,
We're
this-
underground still, subterranean.
this looks like
Wow.
this is the place where all the evil is coming from.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
So we should try to lift the lid on the well.
I have reservations, but we've already committed pretty far.
Yeah, I feel like this is where the problem's gonna be. And
Yeah. I just want that to be noted that I did have reservations.
I have reservations too.
I
I
do
don't want to
agree we
open it.
should-
you know, I didn't want to do any of this, but you know,
Oh, can I? No, it's just a well. I can't fucking cast it. All right.
All right,
Whatever,
so we're
let's
gonna
go.
lift the
Let's
lid
lift
off.
let's lift the lid.
So as you guys lift the lid off of the well, giant centipedes
I knew it.
shoot out from
I knew
inside
it.
of the well and attempt to attack you guys.
I knew it was
Go
gonna
ahead
be a
and roll
problem.
for initiative.
I died already. I'm dead, actually.
Oh yeah, Josh hates bugs.
I actually did pass away. That is what my character would
Your
do.
hit points went all the way down
And
to zero.
what Josh Cole would do too. Yeah, I rolled the natural 0.
I never seen somebody rage
Hit
quit
points
D
is
and D
0 right
before.
now. Okay.
I got
All right, so this is
four.
for the
I got
20,
15.
right?
Yeah, it's a
All right,
20.
let me see. I got a.
You say you got a what?
I got a 15.
I got a 5. Like that, I rolled a 5.
Oh,
so
but what's your initiative like stat?
2. So I have 7.
So you have some.
7. Okay, now let me roll for the centipedes, of which there are 3.
You said they're giant?
They are just as big as the rats.
Josh hates these fucking things.
I put the Schmeckles away.
Oh yeah, you just like
Like, all right, this ain't the time for that. At all. I'm thoroughly skeeved.
All right.
And all my travels, I
shit,
ain't
go
seen no
first.
shit like this.
Rando, you are up first. As these centipedes shoot out from within the well, they try to attack you. What do you do?
I put my hand out. Like,
Oh my god, you're trying to get
like Chris Pratt
They are animals.
in Jurassic Park.
You decided to make them animals.
And I tried
Insects
to
and animals,
I tried to, you know, calm them down.
All right, go ahead and roll a. This is going to take up your turn, by the way.
Fuck. Well, it's a risk.
Wisdom, animal saving,
And
animal
I have a
handling.
proficiency, so my animal handling is
Yeah, I help it
wisdom.
with an extra roll, like with my ability. Don't I have something like that?
We are in combat, so you
Bardic
can't.
inspiration.
We're in combat at the
not.
moment, so you can't. You
Okay.
can't until your
Here I
turn.
go. 8 plus 2. It's 10 plus my 2 bonus. 12?
So as you kind of reach out, you see the centipede see you, and you see the centipede seeing the centipede sees you seeing it, and as you reach out to kind of try to touch the centipede, it lashes out and tries to attack you. Do you have something to do for your bonus action?
I'm going to go ahead and disengage. I'm going to go ahead
All right.
and do that.
Drummer boy, you are up.
What does Hunter's Mark do?
So
in
honestly,
a
I don't know much about it.
disappointed, in a disappointed tone, I use vicious mockery
Oh my god, on me?
on no no not vicious. I use starry wisp on the centipede that's closest to Rando.
All right. So go ahead and roll a d20 plus 5.
Seven, 12. Damn, man. We getting some trash rolls. The fuck?
So drummer boy brings his drums to his drum one more time, brings his drumsticks to the drum, ba-doom, ba-doom, doom, doom, doom. And as he's kind of playing it, light starts to emanate from behind him, kind of charging up a beam of radiant energy as it shoots off towards the centipede as he brings his drums down definitively, and it's just off. It barely misses the centipede. To which it retaliates and tries to attack you back for trying to hurt it. Let's see.
I'm not great. I'm not proficient at insect combat.
It goes to bite you, but again, it latches on to your arm, which is which is armored, and it absorbs the attack. So you have absorbed the damage from that one. Another centipede will come in and try to attack you, and this one is successful. So it will hit for it'll hit for 3 damage, and go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw. So just a D20 for you, a flat D20.
Two.
Oof. So you take 3 damage.
Damn.
This feels a little excessive. Oh.
I'm warm, drummer boy.
How much health do you have?
I'm just gonna fudge the numbers. That feels a little excessive for its its level of for its level of creature.
30 points of damage.
So it'll be 6 damage total, 3 biting damage and 3 poison damage.
Well, I did roll a 2, so I'm down to 2/3 of my health. Damn it. Did that do consistent damage? The poison?
No, it's every time it tries to bite you. And then another centipede will try to bite at Rando, to which it will also succeed. So that is 4 biting damage, and go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh Lord. Hold on. I think I got a 19 for that one.
All right. So you are used to dealing with the wild and stuff like that. So you have resisted the poison.
I have natural resistance to poisons anyway.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you don't take any damage
because my fiendish legacy.
Damn, this guy's got a fucking fiendish ass legacy. Rando, you are up.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out the longbow. I got that thing on me, so I'm gonna pull out the longbow. I have a feat. I have a fighting style feat of archery. So whenever I hit with this thing, I think I get 2. Hold on, I'm pulling it up. I get a 2+ bonus attack to my rolls. So, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna.
I will say, because you are so close, like unless you make some space, you're very close to these creatures. So with the longbow, you'll be at disadvantage.
Damn! All right.
On them.
Can I back up and then do it?
Sure. Yeah, you can make some space from them.
I make some space, and then I draw my longbow, and then I fire. I'm firing my longbow.
So that's a D20 plus 8.
Wait, why plus 8?
Because that's so your short sword is plus 6, and then your longbow, since it's your fighting style, it's a plus 2 to it, so it's a plus 8.
Oh yeah. 23.
Sheesh. All right, go ahead and roll damage. That hits. 1d8 plus 4.
1d8. That would be 9 damage.
Let's go, Rando.
So as you kind of take a step back, all in one motion, as you are taking your step back, you're bringing an arrow out of your quiver into your bow, bringing it back, and as you finish your step back, you let go of the arrow of the drawstring, shooting the arrow straight into the centipede, and it falls back into the well, dead. There are 2 centipedes left.
I pull up the bow to my mouth and go.
Drummer boy, you are up.
Beat the drums in celebration.
Drummer boy,
It's your turn, drummer boy.
Okay. I have some ideas. First of all, could I use an action to, because I'm a large person, could I pick up Rando and like put him at a further distance so that it's harder for the centipedes to get to him and he has a better shot? I mean, like he still has a good shot with his like bow and arrow. Is that something I can do?
You can try, but remember, you're not exactly the strongest giant. With a -2 to your strength.
Damn, I can't even pick up a person. Right.
You can try. You can try. It'll just be really hard. It'll be really, really hard for you.
Has Randall taken any damage yet?
I think so,
I think
right?
he got hit once. Yeah, you took like 3 damage.
Okay, yeah, I forgot to take that into account, actually. I just added it.
All right. Vicious Mockery on the nearest ugliest looking centipede.
What do you say to it? With your Vicious Mockery.
Bro, you're one of the filthiest creatures in existence. There's no real actual purpose to you but being gross and making people feel uncomfortable. That is a sorry ass existence. You're like this Celtics of insects. You know what I mean? And I mean that in the worst way. Because I'm a Knicks fan. Niggas is lame. We packed y'all out at home too. Don't forget that.
As
Matter
you
of fact,
say,
the centipede is a Celtics fan, and I reminded him that we packed them niggas the fuck out. Yeah. Yeah. Insects could be from Boston.
so as you say all this to the insect, you see it.
Violet.
You see it you see a tear roll out from its eye as it has taken every word that you said to heart. And its heart broke
here,
from its trash ass Boston team losing to the glorious Knicks. And go ahead and roll a d6 of damage.
As it has no choice but to hold that.
It has no choice but to hold that L.
Yeah, I see what I'm doing, right?
Yes.
Let's go. I'm rolling the dice. I got a 12.
Hey.
Oh no, you just have to roll damage. So you do a d6
Oh.
because it's a spell save for vicious.
D6
Mockery.
is the cube. Is the actual.
Cube. The cube.
Josh, you muted.
You're muted. Still muted.
Now you're muted.
Oh wait. Now wait. What? How do you mute yourself? Okay, there you
That
go.
was weird. It just did it on its own. Okay, anyway,
Okay.
a regular dice.
Yeah.
I got a 4.
So as you kind of cut this centipede's ass, you see the tear come out. It had to hold the L, and it begrudgingly brings its head down and then slithers back into the well, not wanting to come back out of embarrassment.
Damn.
So you have defeated that centipede.
Good job.
How much psychic damage did I do to it?
You did 4 damage. Yeah, you did 4 psychic.
You did
damage.
enough for it
That's
to not
enough.
want to fight anymore.
Fuck out of here. So how many
They
centipedes?
said
is left?
no. The
There's
centipede
one
was like
centipede left.
the centipede went back to go
Is
watch
that the
game
one that
2.
bit me? Yeah.
So
Yeah.
seeing you cut
We'll
his
see what
friend's
happens
ass,
game 2.
he decides to stand up for his homie, and he goes out to bite you, to bite Drummer Boy which he succeeds, and deals 2 damage to you after like biting your forearm.
I don't get to roll for that or something.
No.
No. If it hits, it hits.
Yo, pack this centipede out, Rando. You got this.
Yeah, it's
Is it my
Rando's
turn?
turn.
Fucking
Alright.
arrow.
So I take out another arrow from my quiver.
Nat 20. Easy money.
Okay, so
Body bag.
I wouldn't say all that. Wait, what was it? Is it 20 plus 8, you said?
Yeah,
So that would be 17.
that hits. So as you kind of whoosh,
It's good.
it's almost like lightning fast how quick you were shooting this arrow. As it shoots out and pierces through the centipede, it also falls down the well, left to die.
should've
You
done
guys
that
are
from the
out of
start.
combat. You have defeated these centipedes.
All right.
But you notice that directly behind you, Rando, there is one more door to this labyrinth of a cellar.
I go over to the door.
Are you sure you guys don't want to recuperate?
Yeah, hold on. What's your health points at? Because
I'm good. I'm at
almost at
19.
half.
I can hang for a bit.
I'll cast a heal on myself just to keep me safe.
Okay, so you have one more first level spell slot.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
All right, so I'm gonna open the door.
wait, don't I have to roll for it or something?
Yeah. You
Oh,
do
yeah.
a two. You roll 2 d8s and you add 3 to it.
That should be more than enough. As I get a 2. A 2. A 7, nice. A 9. Oh, so 9 plus what? 5?
Plus 3.
Plus 3.
So
that's,
you're full. You're full again.
12, I'm full health. Nice.
Okay.
All right. So you guys head into this last room, and the door opens onto what might once have been a lab or workroom. And to your left sits a moldering desk and the shattered remains of
Smoldering?
moldering.
Oh.
Moldering desk and the shattered remnants of an alchemical glassware. While the center of the room is dominated by a set of tall bookcases arranged back to back all around. However, there are scorch marks and countless small fires, and the air is filled with the smoke of and burned meat. The wooden furniture is blackened and burned in places, while what may once have been a pile of books has been reduced to ash. Singed traces of what
The world
may
government.
be. Yeah, this is O'Hara. Singed traces of what may be webbing hang from the ceiling, and as you kind of step in, you feel crunching beneath your feet. As you realize this is what remains, like these are the charred remains of those rats that you were fighting before,
Damn.
the ones who escaped.
Oh, that's sad.
Oh shit.
So did we do it? Did
Do
we?
you know if these type of rats are tasty
Well, they're
to
burnt.
eat?
They're burnt to a crisp. I
I
don't
mean,
think
like how burnt? Like
very overcooked.
unedible?
These things don't taste good. I would say that.
Oh,
They are rats, and they usually just roll around in their own shit.
right. Okay. Just curious.
So you don't want to. Even if it was cooked
You
well,
never know.
you wouldn't want to
Yeah,
get
if
it.
it was if it was made at the Baratier,
Yeah,
it'd still probably not be their best dish.
yeah, exactly.
I get it.
So I guess that's it. I mean, we fixed all the rats, right? There's no other problems at all.
So as you kind of step in and you look around this lab, you hear a skittering from above you. Lurking throughout the shadows of this burning room. Go ahead and go ahead and roll a perception check.
D20.
Yeah.
I got a 3.
I got a 9.
So you guys hear skittering, but you don't see anything yet.
Yo, our perception roll has been trizzy.
Yeah, we can't see shit. We're blind and deaf.
So let me just do this real quick. What'd you guys roll again?
Keller.
I got a 3.
Okay,
I
so
rolled a 9. There's no pluses to that, right? It's just
no.
flat. Okay.
So as you guys go to investigate, are you guys gonna look around the room?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to use my dark vision to see if I can see anything illuminated a little bit.
Okay, so as you guys kind of walk around, you see that there's a book on a table that's strangely undamaged. Like everything in this room is fucked up except for this one book. Do you go to grab it?
Yeah, I grabbed the book.
Yeah, if I go pick it up to read it.
So you acknowledge it as a wizard spell book, and this book contains 3 spells in it. It has detect magic, identify, and arcane lock. So you just have yourself a nice little, spell book
Nice.
Oh shit.
to get from
Use
this.
those?
Yeah, you could probably use these.
Damn, my bad. I snatched that right from you. I don't know if you if Rando was supposed to get it or something.
You can have it, I guess.
I just figured it was a book and I'm into history and shit, so I figured I should probably be the one to like pick it up and check it out.
You can have it, I guess.
So as you guys are kind
I've
of
been wanting detection.
as you guys are kind of looking over the book, you see from the above you guys a flaming webs shoot down from above you, trying to snare you within its flames. But you guys managed to evade it at the last second.
Oh my god, it's a giant
And-
spider up there.
As you look up, you see a giant inferno spider. Is a giant flaming spider standing above you, ready to attack. And for the final combat of this one shot, go ahead and roll for initiative, boys.
I got 14.
14. Okay.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me! I got a 1. Yeah. Damn.
So Rando, you said Rando 15,
14.
14. Drummer boy got a 1. And giant inferno spider, just call it Gis for now, got a also 14. Let me see, what's that tiebreaker?
Yeah, I think we
Okay,
have to roll
so
again, right?
Rando, you would go first since you
Oh,
had
hi.
the higher dexterity.
So you already know. I'm going to put my hand up towards
Oh
it,
my god.
and I'm going to try to handle this animal.
All right, go ahead, roll an animal handling check.
Come on. Oh my god. I got okay, wait, hold on. I got a 4 to start. My wisdom is 0, so I don't get off that, but I get I have 8.
So now Brian rolls against that basically, or he decides?
No, I lost the roll. So I am going to. What's my bonus actions? So I'm going to use Hunter's Lore as a bonus action, and I'm going to get all the information I can about its immunities, resistances, and vulnerabilities.
All right. So, you know that it has resistance after you have dealt with many different types of spiders.
Yeah, I've seen this one before.
This one, this one, however, is very unique. From your like repertoire of bugs that you would deal with. However, you can make an assumption as to the fact that this spider is very good against fire, account of the fact that it is on fire. So it can, so you can kind of assume that it will be fine taking fire damage.
Hey, don't use fire against it.
Okay. That's good to know.
But aside from
have a
that,
fireman.
it doesn't really have you can assume that it's much like a spider. It doesn't have much other weaknesses to it doesn't have very many weaknesses to it aside from just attacking it. The only thing that you have to worry about is fire. Is that all for your turn?
Yeah.
So as you kind of reach out your hand and you can read that it is not receptive to your friendliness, and you immediately start to figure out, okay, how am I going to tackle this thing? And in the middle of your thoughts, you'll see it kind of shoot down from the ceiling, like on a string, or on silk, and try to bite you, and you'll immediately step back to dodge the attack. And this creates an opening for Drummer Boy to attack. Go ahead, Drummer Boy. It's your turn.
Shit. It's looking like we don't got any other choice but to fucking fight them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's. Let me not overthink it. I'm looking at like all this other shit. I wanna. Shit, cast Vicious Mockery on it.
All right. What do you say to it?
If this is really where you live, let me tell you this. I know what you eat. You eat them nasty ass motherfuckers that we just fought in that well. And I know you feeling some type of way that we just smoked some of your food. But we don't give a fuck. We here to get this bread and why am I even explaining all this to you, bro? You're dusty, you're fucking dirty, your fire attacks is trash, bro. Your flaming webs don't even make sense. Your shit's gonna burn. They can't even stay on fire for that long because they're gonna probably burn out after a while. What a silly ass specialty. You're down. In Pokemon, fire is super effective against bugs, so you're dumb. It's silly.
Your Vicious Mockery is successful.
Do I have to roll for it?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a d6. Your normal dice, as you would say.
Mm-hmm. I got a 5.
Nice.
All right. So
as that?
no, I think that's it for Vicious Mockery, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So you cut this poor giant inferno spider's ass, and it reels back from the embarrassment you just bestowed upon it. How much damage was it again?
Having a different
5.
diet.
5. Okay.
Does it contemplate perhaps choosing a different diet or living somewhere else?
No, it does not. But it is in fact more angry with you after you cut its ass. And now we are back to Rando's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna take out.
damage though.
What happened?
I must be a little bit behind. Did I do damage to the
Yeah, you did.
Inferno spider?
Only
Yeah, you did.
emotional.
You do.
Okay. And
You still have a bonus action though, actually, drummer boy.
I do.
Mhm.
I've noticed my hit points are still at 10. Is that a glitch because you haven't fixed it yet?
Oh,
I
yeah,
should be
I'll
at full
fix that.
health, right?
Yeah, you're at full health. I fixed it.
Oh shit!
Bonus action.
Now
What
I dropped
are-
my dice.
What's some examples of things I can do?
You could give a bardic inspiration to Rando. You could cast Shillelagh on your drums again.
Is Shillelagh stronger? You use a D8 plus 3. That sounds like it'll be a stronger attack.
Yeah, it deals more damage than Vicious Mockery.
Yeah, I just want to do some damage to start. See what the vibes is like. Let me cast Shillelagh on my drumsticks.
So you do your war drum ritual once again, as like, and you were doing it while you were cutting this guy's ass. So by the time you were done cutting his ass, your drumsticks were ready for and primed for combat for your next round. So Rando, you are up.
I'm gonna take my longbow and I'm gonna shoot upwards towards this thing.
All right, go ahead and roll 1d20 plus 8.
That would be 12.
So you shoot your bow upwards towards this giant inferno spider, to which it sees the arrow coming and it pushes its legs off of the wall, swinging itself out of the way and attaches itself to the ceiling once again, dodging the arrow.
Bullshit.
And it will swing down to try to attack you once again, Rando. This time at disadvantage because of Vicious Mockery.
Yeah, fuck you.
And it swings down and it misses as it crashes into the bookshelves surrounding you. As Drummer Boy, you are
Oh
up.
yeah. Free turn, boy. All right, so do I get a bonus action every turn?
Yeah, you always get a bonus action.
All right, so I go hit as I guess as it's laying on the ground or as it crashed. Hopefully, I have more of a chance, but I want to hit it with my drumstick.
All right.
So I got to roll a d8, right?
You roll a d20 plus 5 first to see if you hit.
Please. 10. So I rolled the 5 and plus 5, so it's a 10.
Ooh, so you kind of bring your
I failed.
yeah, you bring your drumsticks onto the spider. You swing and it hits, but its natural armor is so thick you didn't solidly hit the spider itself, so the attack just bounces off of its thick hide. And we're back up to Rando's turn.
Shit.
Rando, you are up. Oh wait, no, you have a bonus action.
I don't get a bonus.
You do get
No,
a bonus.
you do.
All right. Can I use bardic inspiration?
Sure. Yeah, you
I
can.
don't know. Or do.
You can.
All right.
You if you want to, yeah.
I want to use bardic inspiration on Rando.
All right. What do you say? What do you say to inspire Rando here?
You heard?
Yeah.
Split the spider's wig. You fought way cooler shit than this lame ass spider. You got this.
So, Chris, you get a D6 to your next roll.
I'm incredibly inspired. Okay, I'm gonna shoot my bow and arrow again.
All right, go ahead.
That would be plus 8, so it'll be 19. And I have a D6 for that, right?
Yes, but your 19 will do.
Sick.
And I think with this bardic inspiration, you can add it to. Oh yeah, you can add it to damage as well for Josh's specific bard.
So it was a D8 plus.
D8 plus 4, and then you could roll a D6 to add on top of that.
Sick. Okay. D8 plus 4.
This is within the next hour.
That's 9 plus 5, 14.
Damn, that's a big chunk of damage. So,
Let's go.
you shoot the arrow into the giant spider as it reels and howls, or screeches more like, and it tries to retaliate against Rando. Seeing Rando as the experienced fighter here, it goes to attack you once again. Let's see. As it brings its claws down and tries to attack you once again, it will hit you, but your armor will absorb the attack as it knocks you to the side. But you are fine as your armor absorbed the attack.
Ate that shit.
Drummer boy, you are up. You can tell that this spider is on its last legs. It is struggling to stay standing against you two.
Man, I'm about to bash its fucking head in with Shillelagh finally and land a hit.
All right, go ahead and roll a d20.
Right. So I'm drumming 11. So was that plus something?
11 plus 5, so that's 14, and that will hit.
Yeah.
16.
16.
Wait, is 11 plus 5? Oh yeah, it is 16.
Yeah.
So as you swing again once more with your drumsticks, this time as it kind of bounces off of the hide, kind of like you're playing the drums on it, it immediately shoots back and kind of springboards off of the spider. Kind of, it's like you're playing like a drum solo on its head as you knock it back. So you go ahead and roll you roll your damage, which is 1d8 plus 3.
5. I got an 8. All right, so it's 8.
8 plus 3? Damn.
No, I rolled a 5.
Oh, 5.
So it's 8.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's 8. Yeah.
All right. So that attack did reeling damage to this spider. It did not like that hit at all. And it like spat out a lot of like this gross green ichor as it kind of stumbles backwards into the lab, but it's still standing. Rando, you are up. You can finish this fight right now. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna do one more arrow. Wait,
right,
is
go
it on the
ahead
ground?
Oh wait, Josh, you have your bonus action still. By the way, I forgot to mention.
Oh, shit. What?
You can give a bardic again.
All right, yeah, another bardic inspiration.
Okay, wait. So is the spider on the ground?
No, it's just stumbled backwards.
So it's still airborne.
Oh yeah. It is on the ground, but it's not like prone or anything.
Okay, so I'm gonna run up on it with the scimitar, or whatever the hell the sword is called.
Scimitars, right?
Yeah, scimitar, and I'm going to.
Go for a final slash.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a final slash. Here we go.
1d20 plus 6.
Oh, let me get this dice out of the way.
60-pound.
80-pound phoenix.
I got a 17.
That will hit. How do you want to do it? You want to describe how you finish the spider?
Yeah, I do like a cool anime pose because this is New Jump City after all. and I'm going to do one of those dashing slashes where I'm like, and I end up on the other side.
Yeah. And like before the slash happens, like
I-
the actual
I have a-
attack takes effect, you sheath.
Before I hit him, I get a flashback with me and my master ranger, who I don't know what happened to him. I guess I thought he retired, and I guess something terrible happened to him. So, but I'm remembering him in this moment, and he's telling me about the vicious ranger slash that could be used to fell giant beasts, and he's telling me about it, and then I cut back to the present and I pull it off perfectly.
So as you finish your flashback and slash through this giant spider, it screeches and falls to the ground, dying from your attack, and you have exited combat, and it seems as though you have resolved the situation within this within the cellar.
Can I
And
retroactively add impact frames to my slash?
yes, you can add
About
impact
27
frames.
of them?
Well, Josh can add impact frames as the bard to really hype up your moment.
Yeah, it says I play the drum.
There's 27 impact frames. All of them are innocuous
playing the
references to
theme.
nerd culture. And it all works out there. There you go.
Do I have to roll for that?
No.
So from what you guys can gather, go ahead and roll an investigation, both of you.
Wait, can I take? Oh yeah, I wanted to take my bonus action, which was that I took out the Schmeckle that I rolled up like earlier that I had put away, and then looked that shit up.
Do a spider smoked a spider pack.
Yeah, the Inferno Spider Pack. All right, so we both had to roll.
For
roll
investigation.
Yeah, you're both good at
I
investigation.
actually have
So
good investigation.
yeah, so you Josh get a +4,
I got
and
+2.
Chris gets a
I
+2.
rolled a 6.
I got a 13.
So, Rando, after slashing this up, you decide to be a little more thorough and try to get to the bottom of what exactly caused these creatures to be so threatening and enlarged. You noticed for a fact that this is very unnatural for these rodents and these insects to be such massive in size, and you have determined that after investigating and looking around the room, that these creatures had gotten into this lab and they started indulging or eating potions of enlargement and different other types of concoctions that existed within here. And that's what caused them to kind of get out of control and violent and crazy. And by happenstance, the wizard's tower brew was built on top of this thing without their knowledge. So you have solved the issue. There are no more violent enlarged creatures down here. And you have solved the mystery of what's beyond the cellar.
Wow, wow, wow.
Are you guys going to head back to claim your prize?
Yes. I want to go
Oh
home.
yeah.
I want to go home. It's been a long day.
Right, you got them groceries at the crib too.
Right? I was going to cook tonight. Fuck that.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie, bro. After that quest, I take the beef jerky now.
Well, it's home now, so.
Nah, shit.
So as you guys kind of head back to the cellar doors, you knock 4 times, and Glow Kindle opens it up, and he goes,
Well, did you guys do it?
Yeah, you built your tavern here over fucking alchemist laboratory. That's not. I don't know how you got that permit for that. but you didn't, and I may I may have to report this. You shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have built this thing over a dead alchemist laboratory without inspecting it first. But yeah,
How was I supposed to know that was there?
you were supposed to do a thorough investigation before.
What?
Although,
I will forget about this if I get free drinks for 2 weeks.
2 weeks? Are you out of your mind? 2 nights.
No. 3 nights.
3 nights.
Okay.
No Schmeckles.
That's fine.
I'm gonna need some more Schmeckles though.
How many more Schmeckles are we talking?
Double. That's 158.
All right, fine. You get 158 Schmeckles. Pleasure doing business with you boys. And he, like, from within his beard, he pulls out 2 bags of gold and drops it down in front of you guys.
Thanks.
All right, boys. And he'll do like a 2-finger whistle, like mad fucking loud. Get in there and clean up. We got business to open. And all the employees will kind of like excitedly run down into the cellar to clean up and to access their alcohol. And they'll go.
Look out for the rats.
The rats are dead.
They might still be down there.
Pleasure doing business, boys. I'll see you Saturday, Rando.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys have saved the Wizard's Brewing Tower, and you have collected a lot of fucking gold for it from 2 different clients. Yeah. And that is a great first day of the summer, and that closes the session for the night.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you have fun, Josh?
Yeah, man. It was really cool. I felt a little like I wasn't sure exactly what to do, but
yeah,
as I listened to y'all and got more into it, I was like, all right.
Yeah, I was the same way when I first started. It takes you a minute to adjust, especially if you never. Because when I started, I had never played at all, so it was like definitely an adjustment period. But you get into it, you have fun, and once you like get to know more of your character, it becomes easy.
Yeah, when you do an actual campaign, that's when it's really fucking good. That's when it gets really fun.
Yeah, I could definitely see this being like, I see the fun, I see the potential of how fun this could be. Mm-hmm. I'm really looking forward to doing like a second special episode to like follow up on this.
Yeah, maybe next time if there's no jump. This was what we'll do. But hell yeah, guys. That has been our very special episode of New Jump City, the D&D special. Yeah, we're going to call it for the night. This is a longer one, but I hope you guys enjoy this kind of thing. It's definitely different from what we usually do. But hey, if you like it, if you want us to do it again, let us know. Because this could be just fun content you have in the background playing while you're doing stuff. I don't know. I had a good time, but we'll see you guys next week when New Jump City returns.
Did you guys notice I was a Matang this week?
You were a what?
Yes.
I'm a Matang.
Oh yeah. Why did you choose Matang?
I don't have Metagross. I only have Matang.
Well, Brian's a Matang, everyone. All right. See you next week, y'all.
Later.
Peace out.